Hello everyone. So I'm just going to wait. Hello and welcome to our live stream for tonight. Okay. So as soon as you come up, just say hello, say hi. So this live stream actually is not going to be long. It's just going to be like people are just going to do for like 10 minutes and then we're done. I'm just going to answer just some few questions, okay? So if you can see me and you can hear me, please let me know. Just let me know in the comment section, okay? Hi, hello, yes, you're welcome, okay? Hello, let me see. Okay, Maria, you're welcome. Blessing, hi. Antonia, you're welcome. Joy, you're welcome. Oluwa, Femi, Deborah, you're welcome. So I was actually trying to answer the questions to just see from my other phone. So you can just start dropping your questions. So our class for tonight is just like an answer question. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joy. I love your tutorials. Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, so thanks for the feedback. Okay, okay. So you can drop your questions. So I'm just trying to. It's like the network is okay. No, I don't need to. If I'm using this, it's going to the sound. Okay. All right. Ankara House. Hello, I love the tutorial. Okay, thank you so much. So if you want a class, you can just send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay, blessing. Good evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for your feedbacks. I appreciate. Okay. I don't know, the thing is not looking very clear. I don't know whether it's my glasses that is reflecting. It's reflecting my ring lights. Okay. So, like I said, okay, Ezinwali, I've been trying to pronounce that name, Joy. Okay, can I make my own corset? Okay, our first question, okay. Can I make my own corset? I mean that thing they use to iron corset cup. Yes, of course you can make your own bra cup. Yes, you can actually make your own bra cup for your corset, and making your own bra cup is actually advisable for those people that have big bust. You understand? So when you have big bust, you can make your own, because at times those people that their bust measurement is like 45 above or 50. Okay, let me say 50 above. They actually do. You can actually, as in, not actually, you rarely find their what do you call it, their bra cup size when you go to all those corset shops. So when we have such clients, what we normally do, we create our own cup, our own bra cup. Like I told you guys, my voice since this year started, it has been cracking, so you people should just please bear with me, okay? And so you can make your bra cup. If you check through my YouTube channel, I think I have about 2 videos on how to make your own bra cup. You make it and then it will be firm, and then you use it to sew your corset. Okay, Oluwafemi say, please, when folding my flare, how am I going to calculate the wideness of the cloth to avoid wasting? Okay, yes. When you are folding, okay, the questions are coming up very fast. I think I'll need to. I'll just read some and then I'll go back again. Okay, good evening. Okay, that other question was from Deborah. Okay, Helen says, good evening, ma'am. I love your teaching. I love how you take your time to explain things. God bless you. Thank you so much. Ngozi say, I want to learn how to sew a corset. Okay. Ngozi, sewing a corset, you can check through my YouTube channel. I have like the simplest corset. I have different types of corset on my YouTube channel. I even have the one that you don't need to use, what do you call it? You don't need to use the pattern paper for that corset, as in corset that you will draft directly on your fabric. I have it on my YouTube channel. So, sorry guys, I just want to readjust this. Looks like it's too high or something. Okay. I'm just trying to making my neck to be longer. All right, so you can actually check through my YouTube channel. Okay, I think it was Deborah that asked about how to calculate your fabric. One very simple and easy way for you, if you want to cut a flare and you don't want to waste your fabric, first of all, you can make use of a pattern paper. Okay, so that's like much more easy for you to do. And then the second way, if you want to use your actual fabric piece to calculate your flare, like me, what I normally do in order to avoid wasting of my fabric, I'll fold my flare. First of all, I'll measure the length, you understand, of how long I want the flare to be. That's what I'll use to fold. As in, after measuring the length, for instance, maybe the length is 15 inches, I'll fold my fabric and then I'll check to make sure that I have that length. That's one. So after checking, once you check and you see that you have that length, your fabric will not waste. And then the next thing, okay, come, let me check the questions before they roll out. Okay, Ankara House, you say, please, how do you get to know how to make wears by sizes? You know, for sale. Okay, I'll come back to that question, don't worry. Then Michael Antonia say, please ma, I want to register for online class on how to finish ball dress, net finishing of ball gown dresses. Okay, for that I actually don't have that class. I'm trying to think who have that class, how to finish ball dresses. I think, let's see, how to finish ball dress, neat finishing of ball gown dresses. I think finishing of that particular online class that you are talking about, I think you are going to get it from kiddies class. You understand? But for adult class, I'm just trying to think who have that class. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't think Ijoma has that class, and I'm not sure Precious Apparel has that class. So I'm just trying to think who have that class. For now, I think you can check where Lala. I think you can check where Lala. Just check where Lala. I think she has that class. I'm just trying to think really. But for the other babies and for babies clothes, you can still get the experience from 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 children's dresses. Okay, okay. Good evening. What happened to this video? It's not clear. I'm surprised. Even me, it's blurry. Seriously. I don't even know. That's the truth. Thank you. I noticed it. Let me clean my camera lens. I noticed it. I noticed it. Sorry, guys. I had to just do that. It's not clear. I think it's better. I think it's better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Beauty, thank you. My question is, what should one put in place before going into fashion professionally? Okay, I'll come back to beauty. I'll come back to that question, and then the question of Ankara house. Okay, so I'll come back to those two questions. So let me just continue with the flare on. Okay, so like I said, so when after folding, you check for the length. So once you check for the length of your, you check for the length and then make sure that the length is okay. So once you get the length on your fabric, you can continue, you can go ahead. Or the other option the measurements that you want to cut. For instance, you want to cut a flare. You want to cut a flare of about let me see. You want to cut a flare of like 20 inches. You make sure that the length of the fabric that you are going to use will be like 42, so that you have allowance. So that's another option. But the very simple and easiest way for you to do that, just make use of your pattern. It will make it easy for you. So in case it's too big, you can trim out your pattern and then replace it on your fabric. Okay, so let me check for more questions before I continue with the ones. Okay. Okay, beauty, you are the one that was asking. Okay, about that. Okay, beauty. Yes, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. So Ankara Fashion House asked a question. She was like, if you want to, um, how do you get your sizes? Let me see. I hope I'm not. Let me see if I can see that question again. Okay. You say, how do you get to know how to make wears by sale? That's for sale. How to know the sizes to make? Yes, how to know the sizes to make. When making dresses for sale, you have to do your, what do you call it, due diligence. So due diligence, when you do your due diligence, you know, you you are going to target your own audience. Depends on the audience you want to target. Do you want to target plus size women, as in people that are big, on the bigger size, or do you want to target women that are slim, or do you want to target people that are young? Okay, so when you know the audience that you want to target, for instance, if you want to make a collection now, you target a particular audience that you want. When you target that particular audience, you the next and very simple and easy thing for you to do is you create your own size chart. If you go on Instagram, you find out that most of all of these fashion houses that are doing ready to wear, like 99% of them, if you go to their page, you see that they have, what do you call it, they have their own price size chart. So that size chart was actually designed by them. And how do they design this size chart? They design this size chart by collection of different sizes, and then arranging it to fit their own, to fit their customers. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. You collect all of these sizes, as in, you, once you know, for instance, you want to make dresses for plus size. Let's just use plus size as example. That's women that are big. So what you know, you like sample, you get sample of plus sizes bust. Like somebody like me that have been sewing for a long time, if I see somebody, in my mind I'll be able to like know that this person, their bust measurement will be around this size. So when you're making dresses for like plus size women, what you will do, you already have a sample. You understand? You can go online and Google it. You understand? You can go online, thanks to what do you call it, AI now. It is very easy for you. You can just ask an AI to give you sizes for plus size women, and then you will bring it. Then from there, you your own self, you will create your own size chart. You understand? You create your size chart. So I don't know how to explain it on this video, but there's a way that you actually do that by getting samples. For instance, now somebody like me now, I'm in between size 10 and size 12. You understand? And I'm in between, because like for those people that register for my ready to wear class, I normally ask them, when you want to create your own size chart, when you put out a size chart there, you find that one person, their size might fall into two category. Their size, their bust might be size 10, and then their hip will be size 12. You understand? So with that, as a dressmaker, as a ready to wear designer, you have to create your own size chart. Okay, you create your own size chart. All right, so let's see. I hope I've been able to answer that. Ankara, you can, okay, you can buy what is called block from size 6 to 24. You even have blocks for children. Yes, if that's basic blocks, even if you buy them, most times, like what I'm trying to say, if you see those people that design ready to wear, those sizes at times, even if you make those clothes, you still need to alter those sizes. So the best and simple way for you to do this, or you to go on Instagram, check most of those people that are doing ready to wear, get samples of their size charts, and then compare. You will find out that this block that you're talking about, it will still not match the normal basic block, as in basic size, that those size that they design. But you have to alter your own size, and then you put it out there for your customers to see. Okay. How to cut, Agnes, you say how to cut and skirt without pad. Okay. I'm just trying to, how to cut, sorry, how to cut a blouse without pad. You can cut you can actually cut a blouse without padding it. You understand? So whether you pad it or you do not pad it, it's still the same process of cutting a blouse. You cut your blouse normal, whether you pad it or you don't pad it, it depends on you. So why we normally pad is that padding actually gives it structure. You understand? So the dress will not be like wobbling, so it will be firm. So that is why we pad. So you can use the same process of how to cut and sew a blouse. Cut your blouse. If you want to pad it, you pad it, but I would advise for you to pad it, unless you are making all these normal simple dresses like all this kimono, all those stuff, or all those soft blouses. You really don't need to pad it. But if you are learning, I would advise for you to pad your blouses so it will have fitting on the body. Okay, because most times when you don't pad blouse, you find that one part is going like this, the other part is going like this. It will not, it don't used to, it don't used to be fine. That's just it. So pad your blouse, I advise you, but it's still the same process. Okay, so I hope I'm not missing any, I've not missed any question. If I've missed your question, please come back. Okay, we're talking about, okay, Ankara house, we're talking about and the, okay, we are talking about the block sizes. Yes, like I said, yes, they have sizes even for children. Children own are more constant, you understand, compared to adults. Children's sizes, they are more constant. I remember then there was one tailor that I met. It was like, he's a man. He was like, I don't like sewing for children. I was like, why don't you like sewing for children? He said children, that their tummy used to be bigger than their chest. I was just laughing. And then truly, I now actually looked at it. I was like, oh, wow, it's true. Their tummies are always bigger than children, than their chest, because they are children, they are still growing. So most times when you make, that's why I say children own, they are more fixed. Their sizes are more constant than adults. So most times you find out that children, they always have a belt on most of their dresses. So when you follow those size block that you're talking about for children's sizes, you get it absolutely perfectly well, because when you sew, you put your belt, and then any child of any size can actually fit in. So depends on the sizes, they can actually fit they can actually fit into those sizes. Okay, all right, let's see, when is your next online class? mm, my next online class will be in 2 weeks time, second week of this February. Okay, all right, so let me see before I continue. Hope- Okay, so what should you put in place before going into fashion professionally? Yes, the first thing for you to put in place before going into fashion professionally is for you to know how to sew. That's one. I will advise you, even if you are not the one that is going to be sewing. Of course, you are not the one that is going to be sewing, but you need to have, as in not just basic, as in solid knowledge on how to cut and sew dresses. So that's like number one key. You understand? That's the only way that people that you employ, they are not going to frustrate you. As a dressmaker, if you don't know how to if you don't know how to cut and sew and you go into the business, they might, as in the probability of them frustrating you is very huge and high. But when they come and they find out that you that is the boss, you know how to do this thing, they give you your respect, and then you find out your work will move nicely. So that's that. And then secondly, another thing that you need to put into place is finance. You understand? Finance, you need to get your equipment. It depends on how large you want it to be. You understand? So you need to at least get a sewing machine, get all of your basic things, get a dress form or a mannequin, and then you get your gen. You know, because of electricity in this nation, you get your gen. Just make sure you put all of those things into place. Just draw out a budget. Go for market survey. Get your all the prices. You can check online if you don't want to. Get your list of all of the items that you need. You understand? Once you get them and then you put prices to them and then check and then make sure that it fits into your budget. Okay, so these are some of it. These are after the first one, like I said, know the craft. That's number one. And then the second one, finance. So once you get finance, then you are good to go. Then the other thing that you look into is location. Okay, so the location depends on the audience that you are targeting. So location is key. So you cannot want to make dresses for people that are sophisticated and then you go to slum to rent a shop. So people that will come and be pricing you, they'll be pricing you cover. So these are some of the things. So as I continue, if I remember, I'll still mention them. So let's check. Let me just check. Okay, it's okay. What should one put in place before king? I'll answer that question. How do Ankara has said how do I register for your online class on corset and bidding? I don't have a bidding class. I just have corset class. So you can just send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay. Elizabeth, you're welcome. Style Do TV. Hello, Stylish Naija. Okay. Monzobe, welcome. Hi, family. Hello. Mm-hmm. Ngozi, you say how can one handle phobia in sewing? Okay. Okay. How can one handle phobia in fashion? Yes. Like I normally say, and I always say to, okay, sorry. So like I normally say and say to my people that register for my online classes, like the beginners and the intermediate people, the way you the way the only way, one and only way that you can handle phobia when it comes to sewing is for you to attack the phobia. You attack the fear. You understand? So when you are fearing something, I don't know if that's a correct grammar. When you are afraid of something, when you are afraid of something, that thing will defeat you. You understand? So, but the only way for you to avoid that fear, that phobia, is for you to attack it. And how do you attack it? By practicing. Like I normally say, I remember then when I was learning how to sew, the way I did, I was not really afraid because I was desperate. Do you understand? I was very, very desperate. Even though I actually learned small how to sew from my mom. She used to sew. So and then she was just always pushing me, but I was not really taking it seriously. But I could run a machine, I could sew a straight stitch, I could sew a straight skirt. So later when I now decided to go in go in into it with the whole of my full chest, I bought fabrics, and most of these fabrics that I bought are cheap fabrics. So that's like one secret, one way for you to attack your fear. Go and buy fabrics. And when you want to buy fabric to learn, don't buy expensive fabrics. Buy fabrics that are cheap, all of these cheap fabrics, all these cheap Ankara, buy them. So with that, you are not afraid to put, what do we call it, to put scissors to cut the cloth. Do you understand? Like we say, nothing dey happen. Cut the cloth, forget it. If the thing want to spoil, let it spoil. That's my own. That's the mentality that I carried on my head that made me to really learn how to sew. Do you understand? As in, if the cloth want to spoil, let it spoil. There's a saying in Nigeria say, cloth take how do they say it? Cloth no dey spoil for tailor hand. Do you understand? So instead of, like most of all these designs that you people see, at times it was actually a mistake. We will now turn it. Do you understand? We will now turn it another way. It will now look like another different style. So cloth no dey spoil. So once you have that mentality up there, don't be afraid. Buy cheap fabrics and practice. Cut them. If they want to spoil, let them spoil. You buy another one. So that's the only way. That's the one and only way that you can handle phobia when it comes to sewing. Practice with your own self. Practice with your own fabrics, and then when you are done, you will not be afraid of putting scissors in a customer's cloth. That one will be small thing, okay? And then another way for you to do that again, for you to sew without for you to handle your fears when it comes to sewing, use patterns. You understand? You know, with patterns it's easier. So you can place your pattern, check, double check, double check, double check before you cut out. So I hope I've been able to answer that. So let me see again. Thank you so much. Everyone should please like this video. That's true. I even forgot I've been talking and talking and talking. And see, nobody's liking the video. People should please like this video, okay? Give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Beautiful Exchange. You people should please like this video. Okay. Style Didi TV. How much is your online class? My online classes depends on the class. Some of them are 5,000, then some I have 5,000 and 4,000. So my online classes, for my online classes, they are still cheap because that's just the price, the old prices that I put in. So later this year I'm going to increase everything. Everything is expensive now, so I'm going to increase, and by God's grace I'm going to create more classes. And then when I create more classes, the prices are not going to be these prices. Let me just be saying it ahead. I'm going to create new classes, okay, this year by God's grace. All right, so you people should like the video, please. Thumb up the video. All right, so I'm just trying to check. Okay, it's not that I am getting. Okay, Beautiful Exchange. Okay, you replied to Ankara House. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so yes, those blocks. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I got it. Okay, so those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. So please like the video, drop your questions. So most of the questions that were there before, I've been able to answer them. So in case I missed your question, please, you can retype the question again, okay? You can just retype the question, drop it on the comment section, or you can, no, I'm the only one that can actually pin the questions. So you can just drop your questions, okay? So drop your questions. Those people that are just coming, drop your questions. I want to check my time. I'm not eating night food. So you people should drop your questions before I run out of this place. I actually said when I started, I said this class is going to just be this question and answer time is just going to be for like 10 minutes. But now let me check how many minutes have we done now. Let's see. I've done like 28 minutes, okay? So 2 more minutes, and I'm out of here. Okay? So you people should drop your questions. Maybe this we'll have to do it again. We'll have to carry it over. Okay, but our next live stream is not going to be an answer section. We're going to be sewing, which is going to be, let me not pass myself, I beg. Okay. Oh, hi, Beautiful Exchange. You say, okay, Style did you say how long? My online classes are 3 weeks. Ngozi Daniel, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate. Okay, Beautiful Exchange. You say, how do you get inspiration? Inspiration, as in, is it for inspiration for creating dresses, or inspiration for somebody like me that is a YouTuber? Or I actually don't get the question properly. When it comes to inspiration, how do I get inspiration? I get inspiration, most times I get inspiration online. Yeah, no, I'm not going to okay, let's see. Okay, creating styles, yes. I actually get inspiration from online. Yes, that's where I get my inspiration from. So most times, once I'm on Instagram, you can see a style, and then you just take a look at it. But most times, when I'm, as in, when I'm creating dresses, I actually don't copy like full, apart from when I'm doing YouTube videos that we take pictures from Instagram and then try to create that exact style. Okay, but my own personally, when I'm making some of my dresses, some of my own personal dresses, I actually don't like um, doing like a full copycat of somebody's design. I actually don't like that. You understand? I actually don't like that. I like at least changing something inside of it. So most times like that, I go on, once I'm on Instagram, I see a picture that I like, I'll just screenshot it and then save it on my phone. And then later from there I can just think out, okay, maybe I don't like this sleeve, this neckline, this or that, and then I change them. So my basically my inspiration is strictly I get them from online. Okay, thank you. So let's see. Well done. Ankara has thank you. Okay. You said I should not increase the price. Everybody have increased their price. Now it's only stylish Nigerian that is still cheap. So I should not increase. The truth is why I've not even increased this online class. I just feel that when I create new ones, I will increase the price. So these ones will just be like Jara ones, okay? Okay. So are we good to go? I think we are good to go now for today. Okay, so let's say our goodbyes. Thank you guys so much, all of you that tuned in to today's class. So let's keep our questions. You people should just keep tune on your notification. You people did not like this video. See all the plenty people that came. You people watch and went. You did not even give my video a thumbs up. That's not good. You people should like my video to encourage me. Okay, like my video to encourage me. Okay, so well, I think we are going to um what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to, I don't even know how to, I'm just, it's like I'm just thinking out loud, and maybe we're going to create I'm going to drop on my community, maybe you people will drop about topics that we should be discussing. I think maybe that one will be easier, or we should just open it like this, that everybody can just drop their own questions or something. I will think about it and recraft it. Okay, thank you so much. Beautiful exchange. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, and every other one, all the people that commented, the people that asked questions. I appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much. Those of you that are just coming, you people should still like the video. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next class. Okay. I don't know how tomorrow will be. I was thinking of doing another live stream tomorrow evening, but that one is not going to be an answer section. If I am okay, I would. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.